Hi, guys. It's another day on the journey to success, and it's Donna again. Um, so, today I think I figured out that little gap that I was talking about um, in between the process of getting to success and the end result of success. That little bitty tiny window, and I figured it out. I think the Lord has a tremendous sense of humor because it's it is a mixture of both something that's gradual and overnight at the same time. And it's like Tetris, okay? It's exactly like the game Tetris. So if you know about Tetris, you know that the bricks fall down, and every time you get a line, you get more room and more room. And increasing your income, increasing your success, increasing your just everything that's meant for you to happen, your opportunities that's meant for you to happen to reach your goal is like Tetris. You have these little blocks that fall down, and at first they start really really slow, so it's like trickling down, and you're waiting and you're like, oh my gosh, why is this taking so long? Oh my gosh, when is my breakthrough gonna come? And then you get a bite and you're like, okay, this is good. Oh, but I'm still empty, my surroundings is still empty. So then here comes another brick and it's going really really slow, and you like, Lord, I need this, but it's not coming quick enough, it's not happening. And it hits you, and then you're like, okay, I'm good. And then you keep repeating this cycle over and over again until you have your straight line, and then now you have more room. But that more room for us in reality, whether it's business or in our life, is room that we want to have more. We want to fill that empty gap. We're not trying to erase that gap, but every line that we take out is a bill. Every line that we take out is a trial. Every line that we take out is a tribulation. But then if you notice with the game of Tetris, the blocks eventually start moving down a little bit faster. So now if you've gotten through that first level, now you're on your second level and it's going a little bit faster, and you're like, okay, yes, okay, I'm able to do this, I'm able to do this, yes. It's still not fast enough, Lord, but it's doing something. And you like, okay, okay. But you don't know that this next blessing that's about to come down is going to come down a little bit faster. So then that one comes down fast, and you're like, okay, and now your levels is coming out and you on a roll, and now it seems like you just moving, you moving, you moving. But it's still not enough. It's getting you moving, it's getting your blood pumping, it's getting your soul moving, but it's not enough for what you need to do. It's not enough to get you satisfied. It's not enough to be called success. So then now more and more bricks start coming, which are your blessings. The bricks are your blessings that's coming down. So now they coming down, but they coming down fast. And to fast forward through that process, I think that little window that we have when you reach in success, when you're about to hit your plateau, when you're about to hit the top, when you're about to reach the top of that mountain, that's when your bricks from the Tetris game, that's when your blessings are gonna start coming down real fast. And now you're trying to catch it up because you're like, okay, I got my bills paid, I got this done. Oh my gosh, but now I need more room for my blessings. So it turned into, I want to fill my space with blocks because I'm trying to fill my space with blessings for, oh my gosh, I cannot contain my blessings. So now the blocks are they coming so fast that you can't catch up. And but those are blessings, and they just going back to back to back to back to back until it's going so fast that you cannot wipe out any lines and you cannot fit all the pieces together. And now your whole empty dark space that was once pitch black and empty and you wanted it to be full now is overflowing. Now you're overflowing with blessings. Now you're overflowing with money. Now you're overflowing with opportunities. Now you're overflowing with homes and cars and materialistic things. And now you're overflowing with spirituality and everything that encompasses it. So that, ladies and gentlemen, that is what that gap is. That tiny little window that's not spoken about, that people do not share with you. That's what it is. It's Tetris. Is a game of Tetris. And so it is, so as you can see, it is a mixture of both gradual increase and overnight increase because it happens so fast. It's gradually falling, but it happens fast as it's gradually falling. And in my own experience with my business and what's going on right now, I think I'm at the level where the bricks are starting to come down faster. And it's not at the point yet where it's moving so fast that I can't contain it and that I'm overflowing, but I'm already at that level. And right now, fitting the pieces in on my Tetris line because I'm still trying to wipe my lines out so I can get more room. But the bricks are starting to stack up really, really fast and really, really high. And that's actually a good thing. That's actually a blessing. And I just wanted to share that with you guys because I think that you should know that that is what you should expect. That is how you should feel. That is what you should see when you look at your own life. How fast are your bricks falling? How fast are your blessings coming together? Are you able to wipe out those lines yet or not? Are you drowning or are you growing? Are you climbing? You can look at this in two different ways, and you can either look at it as a failure or you can look at it as a success. But to get to success, you're going to do your failure, which is why Tetris starts off the way that it does. Because a lot of people that's not good at Tetris, what happens? The bricks end up climbing up at the slowest paces, and then the game is over because the blessings weren't aligning up at the time and the right spaces that he planned for you to do it. You start going in the wrong direction. You start doing the wrong things. You weren't putting those bricks where they were supposed to go. The L wasn't fitting with the squares, and the lines wasn't fitting with the T's, and you let them pile up. And meanwhile, you got all this room on this side, but you let these bricks pile up on this side at the slowest pace possible, and now you failed, and you have to start all over again. Life and business, which both encompasses the path to success, is exactly like Tetris. Think about that. I know it may sound crazy right now, but actually think about that. God has a sense of humor. Tetris is one of the biggest games known to man, next to Atari, the system Atari and everything else. Our life is like Tetris. And every little block that falls out from the sky is our blessings. We have full control over how we accept and arrange those blessings. Are you going to clear out a line, or are you going to let them pile up so much that you have to fail and start all over again? The good thing is you can fail and you can start all over again because there's nowhere else to go but up and win from there. That's the good thing. We just got to see how many times we're going to let ourselves fail. How many times we're going to let those blocks build up with so much space and opportunity. You can't blame God. You can't even blame Satan for all of the things that happens, because the majority of the things that happens in our life and in business is because of the way we arrange our blocks. They're our choices, our decisions, our freedoms. That's our choices. That's what we do. So just like that game, we can either win the game or we can lose the game. We can be filled with abundance and overflow with blessings, or we can let the blessings misalign themselves, miss opportunities, leave an open gap of darkness while we're focused on one part of our lives while everything else is still empty. If you think as deep as I do, it's even deeper than that. But instead of me going into that, I just wanted to share that with you guys today. I realized that was my epiphany today, and that's because my blocks and my blessings ended up being my customers. Today I got a customer request for almost $4,000 just for one session. And then I started getting appointments back to back to back to back after that. Those are my Tetris blocks. That's me on my road to success. That's happening for me, and it could happen to you too. Think of your life like Tetris. Take those blessings, align them in the way that they should be, clear your lines out, and let it build and keep building until the blessings overflow themselves and you have no more room because your whole space is full with blessings. Try your best. It's okay to fail once or twice or a couple times. It's okay. But try your best not to continuously fail and do the same thing repetitively over and over again, and have all that space of opportunity on one side and just one little line that's full of nothing but misaligned blessings that ends your journey quickly, more quicker than it was supposed to. Well, I hope that helped you, and I hope you were able to understand what I was saying. If you didn't, the message wasn't probably for you at this time. So keep watching it over and over again until it does click to you. All right. Well, that's all I have for you today. I pray for many blessings and love over you, your businesses, your careers, your life paths, and I hope nothing but good things for you. I hope this weekend is great and that your Saturday is going to be great. I'm praying for blessings and everything over my Saturdays too, and hoping that my business continues to flourish through all of our trials and tribulations. I love you all. Many, many blessings to you and your family. And I look forward to seeing you soon again to share more news with you. All right. Have a good night.